could never do a sound like Godzilla. Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is
Ethan.
And today we are reviewing Godzilla, God of Monsters? King of Monsters?
I think it's King of Monsters.
Damn it. Godzilla, King of Monsters. Okay, so normally we do Netflix reviews and Amazon kind of original content reviews, but every now and again there is a film that we kind of just want to talk about if we really enjoyed or have some stuff to say about, so that's why we're doing a review for this. So we're just going to jump into it. So Godzilla, King of Monsters. Gareth Edwards directed the 2014 directed film. How many times am I going to say directed? Gareth Edwards directed. In 2014 we got a new Godzilla, and for the most part people really enjoyed it. It was a character study. It was very heavily based on character definition, and then we got a little bit of Godzilla at the end. And the biggest kind of annoyance to fans of the kind of the Godzilla franchise was you didn't get enough Godzilla. There was a lot of character and not enough Godzilla. This time round, I think it's probably safe to say that you get a lot of monsters and less character. Not that that's a bad thing, because if you're a fan of the monster franchise that is Godzilla, then you're going to love what was on screen here.
Yeah, and despite all the monster battles and things like that, there was actually also a lot of story development in between, even between the monsters and the humans.
Godzilla is now, he has been sleeping for a while, but us pesky humans and the Monarch Society decide to wake up with you because Earth needs help, and the best way they can help Earth is by destroying it. And so you basically get Godzilla trying to fight for his alpha status against other titans. I'm not going to spoil anything on that point with that story, because that's actually for me the most fun. So in one hand you've got Godzilla fighting the titans, and the other hand you've got humans doing human stuff and just being pesky and doing stupid stuff, and along the way Godzilla finds some help. But for the most part, their humans are basically destroying Earth without even knowing they're doing that. And I think that's all you need to know about the plot. Anything else you'd like to say about the plot?
I don't remember the plot.
that doesn't bode well. For the majority of this film, which was very loud in our cinema, super loud, I have to say that I sat with a massive smile on my face. If you were wondering whether you wanted to wait and watch this at home on your maybe a big TV screen, I would say don't. Watch this one at the cinema, because the sheer scale of how they've portrayed these monsters on screen needs to be seen. The vibrancy, the CGI is all fantastic. At no point did I go, well, that looks fake. At no point did I go, that looks like a bad CGI moment or a bad, Aladdin moment or Sonic moment. None of that was evident in this film. They did a very good job with the monsters, and the creature design was by far my favorite thing when they were battling. What did you think about the creatures?
Yeah, the design is amazing. Best design for any creature I've seen in a movie so far, I think. But the science of them existing, not so great.
If you're going to go into a film about monsters, then you kind of have to go along with the science that the film wants you to believe. So in the world of movies and the movie land magic, there is sometimes a science, their science, the movie science, and you kind of have to disassemble your brain and put it on the side and just agree with what they are saying is scientifically accurate. Because if you don't, you will easily pull apart some of the stuff. For example,
the monsters would actually just explode if they ever existed, from the inside, because the cube law dictates that the volume grows 3 times quicker than the surface area, meaning that the heat would not be able to escape quick enough.
that's actually a law, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cube law.
The cube law.
The cube law, which is pretty cool.
Square cube law.
Square cube law, to be more accurate. So like I said, if you're going to go in it with your scientific brain on and you know stuff about stuff and you see flaws everywhere, then you're probably not going to enjoy this film. But if, like me, you love monster magic and movie magic and you love the whole world of Godzilla, if you've seen the trailers and you're a fan of the Godzilla universe and you know that you're going to see certain other titans there, then I have to say, for me, I loved what they did. Specifically, there was one in the trailer, you see like a It's the name of it.
Which one?
The butterfly.
Mothra.
Yeah, Mothra. Thank you. Little moment. Mothra, for me, was my favorite Titan. The way it looked was stunning. I don't necessarily like what happens with Mothra, because it's emotionally scarring, but I do love the world they've created with these Titans. I do think that the Titans do carry this film. Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things, that you'll recognize her from that. I think she was quite good. I do think there are a lot of underutilized actors or storylines. There is a particular family dynamic that I think if they explored more, I would have been emotionally engaged when stuff happens to humans. I wasn't really ever emotionally engaged with stuff that happens to humans. There was a moment which I thought, but I was more emotionally engaged when stuff happened to the Titans, which I think says a lot about the story. My God. Zilla.
Yes, our family does have a bad track record of caring for animals more than humans, though, doesn't it?
That's true, yeah. We do love the animals, yeah. Because Titans are real, damn it!
Yeah, and so are all those people in anime, Dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talking about science, is there anything else you wanted to say?
Let me think how to describe this without giving anything away. There's something that generates sound for some purpose, and it's meant to reach something that's very far away, and I'm not sure how it does, because it's a small little box that generates such a quiet sound.
Right.
And it's meant to be in our hearing range, I think. So I'm not quite sure how that works.
So this film is a fun adventure. From the beginning to the end, it's just like explosions. Like if you gave Michael Bay a script and said, and Michael Bay said, how many explosions you want in this film? And your answer is yes. Then that's what this film delivers. It's a ride, non-stop, explosions, beautiful to look at. The cinematography is awesome. But like I said, if you're going to go in with a scientific mind, there are things that you're going to question. So really do your best to not question those things. There's a moment where somebody explains about how Godzilla gets around the Earth so quickly, and then they experience it. And I think I almost laughed out loud in the cinema because nobody questioned it. It was just like, all right, that's how that happens then.
Yeah, they called it the Hollow Earth, and I'm like, how? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't let you teleport.
Teleportation Earth, Jutsu Go. Yeah, that's what that is. They've mixed anime. But at the same time, like I said, I had a massive smile on my face watching this because I think that visually this film is stunning. If I were to rate this film, I would try and rate it in two halves. So I would like to do the Titan storyline and what you see with them as an A+. The science and the character development, I probably give it a C+, maybe? So I'm probably going to go somewhere in the middle and do it's a B+ movie.
For me, I'd say I did actually like the storyline.
Okay, well.
So, for me, not quite A+, but A.
So even with the science issues, you still give it an A?
Yeah, my tip for watching big blockbuster films is
Suspend your disbelief?
Yes, suspend your disbelief and don't look into the science until after you've rated it. Or look into the science and then ignore it all.
Yeah, I think that's fair. So B plus A, even with issues of science, and even with some of if you're a hardcore fan of the Godzilla, you might not like what happens to some of the characters, but still, I've seen some of the reviews, and some people have given this a 1 star. There's a new Empire lad who's given this 1 star. Like, what are you smoking? Seriously, this film is way better than 1 star, even if it was as terrible as that. A 1 star is Sharknado. This is not Sharknado. This is a good, fun popcorn adventure, and we really enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah. So until next time, remember,
live long and Tuesday.
Thanks. You did it for me.
Oh no.